And welcome to two. K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. And they're starting off the season against the Brooklyn Nets. Now here's Wall. Out to the wing. To the wing on the left. Takes a three. Adebayo, no good. Right side, Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Durant, too quick off the drive. Easy dunk for KD. In 2008, Kevin Durant ran away with the Rookie of the Year award. It wasn't even really close. And still, I'm not sure we realize what an all-time great he'd become.
Adebayo sets a screen. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Coming into the league, Wall didn't take many threes, but he's added this dimension to his game.
Outside Durant. The three ball. Brooklyn with the board. Turns out that Durant's rookie season was the worst of his career, Richard.
And he was fantastic that year. But within 2 seasons, he'd become the league leader in scoring. His rebounding would improve, and by then we knew we were watching a Hall of Famer.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Here's Malone. Shoots a fadeaway. Garuba with a rebound.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
Here's Butler. Gets to the corner and hits it.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Making it look effortless. Durant is sensational at pulling up on a dime.
Pass to George. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
The three, Durant. Garuba with a rebound. George left side. Now Butler. He's covered by Warren. Some room here for George. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
And just taking what the defense gives up. George is such a smart player who has no problem shooting from there.
Here's Durant. Adebayo with the rejection. And they'll keep possession. Outside Durant. And stolen by Adebayo. And here's Butler outside. Kicks it to George. Another shot. And the layup is up and in.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
For three, Durant. Offensive rebound. Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
You just got to box out Wood. You can't let him get on the board because Christian, he will cash in.
Outside wall. Here's George. And good. Coming on, the assist by Wall. George has got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He could roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And Adebayo slams it in.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Durant for 3. Garuba with a rebound.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Pass to Butler. Some solid D from Wood.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. Brooklyn making some changes.
Substitution on the court.
Now the Nets with it. They're on a 15-6 run. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Anthony. That one is off. Good D by Rose. And here's Durant. Pass to Wood. Back to Durant. 1 second left.
This is where you want the play to end up. A high percentage look for Wood.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Nets. They're up by 5. And the second quarter about... If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Well, Richard, as a former player yourself, what's your take on stars demanding trades and jumping around the league so much?
It's tough because I've seen the other thing happen to stars. Blake Griffin re-signs with the Clippers. They show him videos of putting his jersey in the rafters, and then he's traded a year later. So I think everybody has to figure out what is best for them, but you also have to try as an individual and as a professional to fulfill your obligations. And I think trades can be someplace in the middle of that.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And that one misses.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Pass to McGee. Over Powell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Now at the line for your Mavericks.
And both free throws good for McGee.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
It's Christopher on the wing. Here's Powell. Here's Christopher. Back to Powell. Lamb grabs the miss. Outside Walker. Inside. Outside for Lamb. And Dallas calls time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Walker with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And Adebayo over to help. McGee. Good D by Adebayo.
Dallas foul. Anthony Lang.
And Dallas calls time here.
First team foul. Timeout call.
And the Mavericks with some changes.
Once again, your D-Town.
Now Wall. Down low. Here's Butler. 6 to shoot. Adebayo with it. Durant covering. George's shot is good.
Confident shot by George off the hot pass. Doesn't waste time thinking about his selection.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. George for 3. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Durant, no good.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
George's shot is off. The Mavericks trailing. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. The kick to Durant. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. Adebayo with a steal. Outside Wall. The shot comes out, and it's Dallas the other way. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them.
The speed John Wall plays the game has always been the thing that sets him apart. And even as he's pushing the tempo, he just stays in control.
It's George on the wing. Pass to Butler. That shot missing. Hey, Warren with the nice defensive effort. Well, you talk about Wall's speed, Richard. There aren't too many players quicker to start the break than him.
He loves to get out and run. If Wall has a chance to push it and catch the D off balance, he'll do it. Just the kind of mindset you want at the point.
To the middle. Adebayo. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Adebayo's got 6.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Here's Durant. Offensive rebound. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Here's Adebayo. Launches a 3. And the Nets another 3.
You can trust Wall to find those openings. He's a talented distributor who wouldn't miss that chance.
Rose up top. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Wood. A shot to stop the run. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Such a difficult assignment. Wood can create some serious matchup problems.
Second free throw, no good. Malone. It's tipped. Here's Christopher. Off target with the 3. And so it's Brooklyn. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done well in limiting Durant's production, making him uncomfortable and getting him out of rhythm. More 2K action in just a moment. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Over to the wing. Here's Malone. Knocked loose. Pass to Durant. Jacks up a three. Knocks it down from distance. Durant's got 10 points.
Defensively, you try so hard to not allow Durant looks from three. But KD, look, he's just able to score.
Adebayo with it. 4-3. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Here's Malone. Rebound Brooklyn. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Left side Butler. Pass to Adebayo from outside the arc. And he missed there. 4 for 8 shooting now so far.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
The three, Durant. And he can't get that one.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4. That's right. PG shows these fools what's up.
They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. And so it's Dallas with it. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. That one drops for him. He's got 5. RJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot? Putting you on the spot here.
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys, and they have all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving. He hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose it.
No argument here. Now here's Wall. And the shot goes in. Wall's got 5 points now this quarter.
Assertive play by Wall inside. Pushing hard to find himself a shot.
And here is McGee. He has 7. The shot by Lamb, no good.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Here's Brooklyn. 11-point game. Anthony with it. Strus covering. Here's Christopher. And he dunks it down.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And he might not be the biggest guy on the court, but Cole Anthony is explosive, Grant.
He is. I mean, he surprises you with how much lift he gets. Fearless when he's going at the rim. He's caught a number of defenders off guard with that burst.
Cole Anthony. 1 shot.
1:51 left in the third. Shoots. Again, the net score.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. There's the triple. Christopher's shot is good. Christopher's got 9 points.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Anthony outside. Pass to Powell. The kick out to Williams.
Mavericks foul. JaVale McGee. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Nets, Josh Christopher.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Outside Strus. to the inside. And McGee with the stuff.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Shooting from Brooklyn.
It's both from the stripe. This Maverick squad struggling. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Inside. Here's McGee. Brooklyn with the board.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Fires the three. Pure from three-point range. Christopher's got 11 points here in the second half. To the paint. A nice shot by McGee.
That was a veteran move. Now, Walker keeping his options open. I mean, he lets the play develop and just finds the open man.
And so it's Brooklyn. A sizable 18-point lead at the...
The Nets. 48.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Outside wall. Pass to Adebayo. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Outside Durant. He drops it from range.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Here's George. That one doesn't drop. And it's Dallas the other way. Wood with the screen. This one for 3. Durant, no good. And now the Nets on the break. Here's George. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Pass to Durant. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Garuba with a rebound.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Drops in the 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Three-pointer. And that's good. Kevin Durant for 3.
What a ruthless move by Durant, dealing a big blow to the opponent's morale with that three-point answer.
And it's in there.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
They set the pick. George with a steal. And now the Nets on the break. And the big finish by Wall.
The defense George provides is huge, using his length and instincts to come away with the steals.
Here's Durant. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Here's Brooklyn. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Here's George. Adebayo from long range. Durant pulls it in.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Shoots over George. And too long on the shot. And the jam by George.
Just a big night for George so far. He always works so hard, but his game has been on a higher level here in this game.
Down low. Here's Wood. Lets it fly. Durant with another miss.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Wall gets the bucket.
George can make the tough passes. He can also make the easy ones too. No way he was going to miss the wide open man on that one.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Durant with another miss.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Sinks it from distance.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
And stolen by Wood.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Nets.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And what a huge performance it was for Paul George.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
And just one of the most complete players in the game today. George's two-way game and strong leadership traits are reasons why he's a star.
Ball no good. And Dallas with possession. Outside Durant. Lets it go. Rebound Brooklyn. For 3, George. And they recover it. Puts up a 3. The shot off that time. And it's Dallas the other way. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Outside Durant. Six on the shot clock. The 3 is up. Nails it.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
So we see the Nets taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.